Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. But dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. At their own 40-yard line. Bootleg, it is shut. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and a yard. He'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown Chargers. And touchdown lucky number 13 on the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Panay Wanwu, out of return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers may go for first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, easy, route.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
Hey.
They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Large net on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Austin brought in motion.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
On the red. Son, it's 11. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Ready? Hey, run. Son, it's on.
Here's Pierce. A short game. Down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on third and goal, following that second down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, Ginger. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The Chargers
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
at the 41-yard
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A give. Here's Benson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And it will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
the gun. It's shut. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, LA. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Juan Williams. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
We're at 23. Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll take this to about the 28. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll air one out for Higgins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Lawrence now. Pushed out to his left. Trying to go back over the middle. You can't do that. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
It is good. Next to score, Chargers 28, Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Juan Williams. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Cora. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
Lawrence's pass.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 33 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Chuck going to try to run it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickett. Touchdown Chargers. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion!
They go play action for Lawrence. Rolling right. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Here's a give to Pierce. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On red.
Austin brought in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy, route.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, shot. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is shot. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This fielded inside the 35. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
1st down, Steelers.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Here's the 24. Go, let's go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Tucker Craft was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler first down.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey.
Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Tucker Craft, touchdown Steelers. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Steelers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Chuck. To the sideline and caught by Pickens. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This one is complete. It's Pickens. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just cheating.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
That is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing again, Shuck. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, LA.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, 13, Lou.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's Pierce. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 3.
Ginger.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Let's go, guys. Shoot. 60 Eagles.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. Into space. And he's got another one. Ray Benson. Touchdown, LS. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Steelers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. Run.
Here's Lawrence. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Hey, Ron.
Shotgun, and they will run with Pierce. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
11, Agate. It's on. 11.
Now Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This returnable for Hardman. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
On 3rd and long. Here's Shuck. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Moving outside the pocket. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To the air is Shuck. They work this out wide to Benson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
On the toss, they go with Benson. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 20-yard pickup there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now. 60 bikes.
He'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Benson.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, you need to have situations. Tough yards, he's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hup.
On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Set. 60 Eagles. 6 Hawks. 7 Hawks. Check.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. York is good on the extra point. And the Chargers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the 24.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Hey, Lion. Hey, here's the 10.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On third down, they go with Quora. And he'll get this up to about the 28.
He was taken down by Devon Clark. A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Lawrence. Open is Pratt. He's got it. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And the Steeler first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that out wide to Pierce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the ref. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll drop this to Pierce underneath. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Lawrence. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. From the 1 yard line, first down and goal.
Hey, go!
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some
under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Tom Robinson. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Third and goal.
Let's go. 13 loop. This one. Hot.
Now here's Lawrence. That one taken in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Steelers will get just a bit closer.
28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Quick slap. He's got Hunter. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down and 3. On the ground is Mason. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Anthony Jennings on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, set. Panther 6.
A run. And here's Mason. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look